24 hours in the facility, you are going to get a little bit shaking, get a little bit of the blade in here. So you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing on here. Gonna get it going. There's my loader. Sometimes I'll leave straights like this for the loader to clean up because he's got a big pusher box. I am in a two-speed machine. I do have an articulating straight blade. This is a 8-foot Boss Super Trip Edge, and I'm gonna say this kitty is a 2-speed Bobcat. Don't got the exact model number for you. Try to get where it's not going to bounce around so much and kind of give you an idea of how I'm cleaning. So my job is to push a lot of the edges out. He made another pass this way. And you know, I do this pretty fast and effectively. The Bobcat is a lot like a truck with a straight blade, but what it lacks in speed, the truck's going to be faster. It's going to have maneuverability. Like, I'm not going to need this whole space to turn around here. So I'm going to be able to get in here, drop my blade, do a quick turn my blade where a truck would not be able to do that. So it is conducive to an area with a lot of enclosed things. This is a 24-hour processing facility. They process waste products here. Don't really know much more than that, other than I need to keep my ramp clean and so sometimes the facility and what they're doing where you're plowing dictates, like if you have loading docks or whatever, you may need to clear them first, fast, and kind of deal. I don't really need to keep that clear, so I'll just push that towards the edge. I will leave this row right here that I left a row. So I'm going to do a lot of turning, a lot of swinging in the Bobcat. Obviously, this is bumpy. See, I can show you a hump. Like, it is drastically different when you're plowing in turtle as opposed to rabbit. Slow speed as opposed to fast speed, or low speed, high speed. And the deal, there's a couple sewer caps in this place that are sticking up. Loader passing behind me, another truck moving over here. Being aware, of course, is always good. Knowing how close to get, you know what, like, depending on what it is, if it's a door, I'm going to get really close. If it's just piles of pallets and stuff like that, I'm just going to push out. I'm going to push out because my loader is going that way. A lot of this stuff I just push out for him. You know, I'm taking care of all these small areas that it's not going to be fast enough for him to do it in a big loader. I'm going to push out. I'm going to push around. Hey, it's going to be that kind of video stream. We'll get about 5 minutes of video going here. So, a little still over on the edge of my blade, but this is just one of the areas. They park a lot of trucks and tractor trailers out here. I'm just going to kind of push this to the edge. The loader can get it. There's like little spots, like I'll turn in here and show you. There's little spots like this that I do clear out. I'm going to clear this out last. I don't need to do that. I'll remove the employee parking, because that's kind of more of a high priority. You can see another truck moving forward toward me. The guy was running his car. I hope he moved out of the middle. Fantastic. So I do like a little employee lot over there. There's another employee lot. I do around the building, around a lot of the service doors. This is nice. There's usually a car in the middle that I have to split and push different ways. We'll go back to rapid speed here. I'm doing that instead of taking up time. But like this, like I'll just, now since there's nothing here, there's the entry walk, there's another door. I'm just going to swing. I'm going to let a little spillover happen on the corner, but I'm going to go around. I want to get closest to these dock trucks that they got right here. So I'm going to get next to the dock trucks. And that's kind of the gist of it. Something like this, like hard corner, there'd be a lot of extra spillover, so I'm just gonna back drag out. Don't like back dragging as much. It's possible, but it just does not leave it as clean looking as when I'm pushing the plow forward, because I don't have a back dragger edge on this. But it's good enough for a little area like that. I don't really back drag huge areas. I'm going to come across the back because it's not going to be wide enough with my machine. But if I get a second pass in, and I'm going to just push up like that, I'm going to come back into this little hole that I cleared out already. Whip it all the way around. I'm going to line back up. I'm going to push my blade straight to the pile, and then I'm going to push it over towards the direction that I want to be pushing, winging it towards my left-hand side. Push it out to the open. This is where I'll leave it here. I maybe push one straight line in front of this parking lot just so my loader can get in. Have my guy in the loader do a majority of the work, moving the bulk of the snow. I do not want this guy to come hard back here. He probably will, though. That's kind of the gist of things. People will always park in the worst spot for you to plow. He's going to park in the middle. Let's see if he does. Oh gosh, this guy's smart enough to figure I wanted to park in those spots I cleared first. That, almost never happens. They'll, usually plow in the middle of your row, and you're like, what the fuck, I gotta split it. Makes it kind of a pain in the butt. Cut out that dock truck. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue clearing this out. Show you pushing center rows when there I would have been able to do a little bit faster of a turn, but that's fine. I want them there instead of anywhere else, but I'm going to wing over, pushing straight, wing over, just get a majority, don't get anything going over the edge. Got to get my row going. I'm a little bit wider now. And same kind of deal. Get in my little hole I've made here. Pushing straight on the corner of the pile. Push a little in. Just get a little bit farther away so I don't have to turn back into the hole. Just speed things up a little bit. Up and over. You can see here in mid-turn, you got a pile over there. So I'm just kind of staging it for my loader. Then when you do get a big pile like this, usually a lot of guys will push it together totally, but now I'm using the edges of the snow kind of to get the snow up more, and I'm actually pushing more than I could if I just was letting it spill over the side. Now you see I got two big rows. I'm going to come back and push the rows back together. Doesn't matter which side I switch for. We're going to kind of do the same thing. Push this corner in. Give myself enough room. Swing all the way over to the right-hand side. Grab my row. Give myself maybe a foot so I don't got to spill over. Just push it out. Go. I probably haven't mentioned, this is I can select which hand controls I use in this machine, whether I'm using H or ISO. I definitely use ISO. I like it. I can drink a sip of Mountain Dew, whatever, when I'm pushing my snow. Put this line up. Come back and grab the rest of this pile. H-stick. It just frees up one hand to do something. I find, at least anyways, I have one hand free, so I kind of like it. A lot of times I'm using my mount, just jamming to Pandora, whatever, listening to podcasts, just trying to get through. This facility typically takes us 3 hours with me and the Bobcat, another guy in the loader, and then a guy sometimes joins us in the truck. Push it together. So I'm just going to leave a pile there. The dock truck drivers can go around it until my loader picks it up. It's totally fine. These little lines, I'm just going to push with a straight blade in the center to get them farthest pushed up as I can. And I'm actually just angling my blade so it's coming in at the snow straight, not actually straight to the machine. If that makes sense. So I just don't want a lot of spillover. I'm trying to grab as much of the pile, and now I'm just attacking it straight. Once I got a big long run, you can see it rolling over the top. I don't have a stuff covered, but this snow is pretty wet and sticky. Last time we were out here, it was icy underneath, and ice had like a crust on top, so fluffy but crusty, I guess. I don't know. Different snow is going to act differently in the plows. And again, I'll just clear a row and I'll do this, like, I could keep pushing, and even this, I'm going to until I see a little spillover, and then I'm going to angle it all the way. I'll probably end up pushing this straight out. And I can work like a truck and just go straight backwards. I personally don't like driving backwards that much because I don't like having to turn. I don't have a rear view mirror in this machine. Some machines do have a little rear view mirror. Just gonna keep pushing, it'll roll over. But yeah, like in a truck, this is what I would do. I would back up. I would just get the pile. So you can see skid loader with the blade is sort of like a truck, just another facility moving through. I don't really know. We got quite a decent pile out of that parking lot. And I think we did this with like 14 inches of snow. Took us a long time. I don't even know how many hours it took us with that. But typically a couple inches like this could be like 3 hours at this facility. It's a pretty big facility. See, there's a pallet there. I'm just going to ignore the pallet. That's as close as I'm going to get to these doors. It's what it is. They wanted me to get closer. They moved that stuff. There's a curve right there. So I'll just find my curve. and now it goes to no curb, just a straight dirt and straight track out here. So I'm going to kind of hit the edge. So something like this, I just clean the edge, and I'll get it going towards the pile. Then I'll come back around. There's a scale right here. I'm not responsible for shooting the scale down. You see a shovel right here for the COVID checkpoint and the bippy. So I'm going to just get it close to that. I'm going to swing in where the front of the scale goes. So I'm going to swing in here. And I got a little curb islands right here. A little sign tipped over. So I'm just going to straight by the curb. Knock everything out. Something like this, you can either come in and back up. So I like to cut the edge, back up. You can see I'm going to come in close to these cars. Get my flag up. You know what? I'm in a hurry, so I'm going to give them that 2. I'm going to give them 2 to 3 feet. People would rather have you a little bit more snow in front of their car than have you hit their car. So, you know what? I think 2 to 3 feet is acceptable, especially if you are a rookie. I could get closer, I could take my time and really get closer, but I'm about getting done out here. Yeah. Clear in front of those cars. Most of that is clear. I'm going to just leave a line for my motor here. But I am going to cut across down here where I want to clear to. Over the last bit of these tankers here. I'm going to just come around these while I'm here. I do have a little section in the back which is interesting to clear out, so I'll try to get over there. Stop. Push around. I'm just giving my guy enough space where he can just get through and do a lot of the large clearing stuff that needs. Same thing, like I got this little post with this little barricade. I'm just going to wing it out. I'm just going to push. I'm just pushing it out, pushing it around. There, I'm going to come around one more time. I'm going to come back. Police car for this truck. Is that guy's trying to drop these, or is he trying to? I'm going to clear in the front of all these rows of trucks. I can get a little bit closer to the loader. Just give him a little breathing comfort. I don't even know if any of these trailers are going to move. These trailers. So yeah, I go around a lot of stuff. I don't clear super big areas. I will if there's a lot of snow and I just have to move areas. They have moved a lot of this to open this up for us. I think they said they're getting a double shipment semis. So that'll be fun. Here's moving again. We had a full pile here, so we will be able to push and track all our snow. this way. Ah! Sorry. Sometimes we bump out, so I'm just going to just let it go over here. I'm going to wing my blade the other way, and I'm just going to sit in front of these trailers. I usually clear these lots, but somebody has cleared that. Let's go. Because I'm the only one that can clear the back. The truck definitely can't get in where I'm going. More about to do. Definitely could be done. My truck over there. A lot of this in the back is clear. So then I got stuff like this. Like my truck can get that close. I can get even closer. Run the building there. I'm in this factory here. There is a fat alley cat that's out here. I will say that. I've seen him a couple times during the night. He's well fed. This corner. Truck is clear. Here by the door. Other door. So basically, a lot of times, if a guy lines that out like that, he's letting you know that he can get anything that is outside of what he already flew. So I just got to move it into where he can reach it. Okay. Now that spot is pretty much pushed in. Put a hole in that wall, and it wasn't me. facility. There. Oh, I got everything lined up. I'm just gonna roll it all in one nice little tight roll for them, making sure I don't get a lot of spillover on the edge. A couple doors like these doors, I'll backtrack because it's not long backtracks, and I'll just pull up. Now here's this interesting little back area I got to do. We got this plastic here. The loader can get this far back, but then it goes in between these two barricades right here. I might just sweep in like this. I've got the hoses and stuff I got to watch out for. They have a bobcat that comes through here clearly. So I'm gonna just get right there, close my can, push out to here, make my turn. I've been piling right here. There's a this turns the dirt like right here. Not shaking around super big, but I figured I could push all the way here. There's not a lot of stuff to turn around there. If I was to turn around here, they told me just push it in the dirt, and I push it extra far. Actually makes it a little bit easier for me. And then I'm push. Ooh, don't hit them guide rods. It's slippery right here. So a lot of these machines right here produce a lot of steam. So drip, and then there's ice. This sewer cap right here is a big one that picks up. Here's my loader. He's letting me know he can get everything there. So just I see him pushing, so I'm gonna just be like, okay, buddy, I got you. Push right here, there. This one is a hard one. The stock truck right there, though. Swing right here. Run to the other side. Pick up because I want to push out this way. This actually connects to that other side. This could be a Call of Duty match for sure. For sure it could. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to back drag right here. On a few doors. Looking behind me, making sure I don't run into anything. Oh, nice. I usually had to back drag a lot right here. But there is a bunch of stuff piled up. They always have stuff piled up in pallets. Stuff here, so. Back drag out. I don't want to back drag this side because there's that little pipe and there's a valve inside of that enclosure. This bucket I've been going around, I don't think the bucket was marking anything. But you know what? I just said, okay, there's a bucket there. Let's have a push there. I looked at it. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff for me to hit in here. Transformers and such. I see you can start into there. This area for them. Because all that just, I can push back, so I decided to just do this for him. So he can get to right here with this pusher box. Right, boom. Grab this snow. This. Push that into where he has it. Just kind of line it up with those. Woo! Man, we hitting some bombs. Got it right there. Bam. Pork, hog. Some cement barricades, Arabic writing. Park goes back here. I don't know, that's just what it reminds me. Probably Call of Duty, man. Clear off that. Just push in, lift up. I just want to push it so it's in a closer pile for my guy in his loader. Go back to 5. No, I was gonna do this spot. Pipe, tractor, back up to these transformers, watch for that pipe that's sticking out of the valve. This, push this forward, swing it here, there. Backtrack this. That side. So I get into here. There's a couple spots. This is a little smoking area for them. There's a lot of footprints out the door, so clearly they traffic that door. There we go. Then swing around. Okay, now I'm going to come in. I got a little spot cleared off. Right here, I usually leave just a little bit of a corner pile still over. Forward into here. Okay. Forward into there. Back drag into here. Line sitting there. So around that. Around the pallet. The dumpster. There's just tons of stuff in the way. When we got the 12-inch snowplow, I was just hitting pallet, a bunch of empty pallets underground or under snow. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You don't know they're there. They didn't want them all run over. They knew 14 inches of snow was predicted. They had a guy come out and move them. It wasn't that important. They gave them away to some guy. Some guy in a pickup came and picked them up. So, it's just a silly Bob kind of deal. Pick up them used pallets. I haven't ever got into selling used pallets. I almost should look into it. I could get my hands on a lot. I don't have a truck to move them. Maybe if I had a trailer, a flatbed trailer, I could pull them. Like a little Buick. That's on hill. That'd be fun. Make a little extra. There you go. We'll cut it off at a half hour. Should be interesting enough to watch me plow for that time. Same kind of deal here, though. They'll just come around. They'll just start lining up. So my loader guy can come out and he can just he'll come and push into that pile.